A boy was skateboarding when he crashed into a deep hole and fell to the ground. Looking closely, he discovered it was a skull. Police quickly arrived after receiving the report. When detectives probed into the hole, they found an entire body sealed in cement, except the back half of the skull was missing. Soon, the entire concrete block was transported back to the laboratory. The intern injected barium sulfate suspension into the concrete. Through fluorescent scanning, they could achieve an MRI-like transparency effect, successfully obtaining the skeleton's position within the cement. It appeared the deceased had already died before being poured into the concrete. While examining the teeth, the intern discovered a pattern, what looked like a tooth tattoo. Upon magnification, it revealed an inverted human figure, a classic hip-hop move. Tooth tattoos were quite rare, and this discovery could help identify the deceased more quickly. Angela used a laser-cured additive to create an accurate replica of the skeleton. The laser could convert micro-thin liquid layers into hardened resin plastic. These stacked two-dimensional layers would form a three-dimensional object. Using X-ray Toshi scans to build a model, they manufactured a plastic replica of the victim's skeleton with over 95% accuracy. The intern discovered the victim had perfect hip structure and high arches, deducing the deceased must have been a ballet dancer. Multiple stab wounds appeared on the sides and back. Based on the ballet dancer profile and the tooth tattoo, the agents immediately identified the deceased as Martin. They went to where Martin practiced dance. Upon learning of Martin's death, the dance teacher showed no surprise and even smiled. It turned out this teacher's ankle injury was Martin's fault. During a partner dance practice, Martin accidentally dropped the teacher on the ground, causing him to use crutches for over half a year. Coincidentally, his father owned a construction site. When the agent made a hypothetical guess next, the dance teacher nearly lunged at him. Fortunately, the male agent immediately intervened. At this point, the intern discovered a remodeled circular micro-injury on the skull, as if someone had struck Martin's head with a rotating motion. Based on extremely thin cardboard on the asphalt, they deduced Martin must have abandoned ballet to become a street dancer. Hodgins tested the powdered bone fragments and found traces of blastomyces dermatitidis. This fungus, with prolonged attachment, could consume the skull, explaining the missing back portion. Based on a CDC report, Hodgins successfully located areas where this fungus had recently broken out. A park. The agents rushed to the park and found Martin's two former partners, a guitarist and a magician. They last saw Martin 6 months ago and assumed he had returned to ballet, so they never reported him missing. The female agent noticed a bronze statue placed by the roadside. Remembering Hodgins had detected bronze particles at the scene, she suspected a sharp edge of the statue had pierced Martin. As the agent approached to observe, the statue suddenly moved. The statue performer revealed Martin was a thief with an accomplice. His death might have resulted from betraying his partner, though he didn't know the accomplice's identity. Hodgins tested the bronze performer's equipment and found it didn't match the substance on the body. Angela resimulated Martin's fall. After the body free fell, Camille noticed an injury on the 6th transverse vertebral process inconsistent with other wounds caused by rebar. This wound penetrated Martin's lung, determining it as the cause of death. The fungus Hodgins discovered entered the body through this wound. The case seemed to reach a dead end. Frustrated, Hodgins and the intern went to the park searching for fungal traces. Suddenly, the intern noticed a cleaner in the distance whose tool perfectly matched the murder weapon's characteristics.